one and all, Honorable Practicing Advocate of the High Court, Sri Vishwanatha Satyanarayana Garu, respected Superior, Reverend Sister Leena, our beloved Principal, Reverend Sister Teresa Augustine, other sisters of the community, colleagues, parents, and my dear students, I welcome you all for this function. We are celebrating 75th Independence Day. Let us know some important details about our chief guest. He is a practicing advocate in the Honorable High Court, Andhra Pradesh. He started his career as a sales tax consultant, VAT consultant in the year 1999 CE, and pursued his career as a practicing company secretary till 2015 CE. As a company secretary turned advocate, since then, he has been working as a practicing lawyer since 2015 CE in Vijayawada, appearing, attending, and representing various civil, criminal, and corporate matters before the courts of law. He possesses postgraduate degree in commerce, MCom from Acharya Nagarjuna University, membership as a fellow of the Institute of Company Secretaries of India, FCS, bachelor's degree in law, LLB from Usmania University, master's in literature, MA Telugu from Potti Sri Ramulu Telugu University. He is currently a legal consultant for a couple of government corporations and legal advisor for a few educational, religious, and charitable institutions or societies or trusts. He participates actively in many social, religious, literary activities and serves the society in various capacities to the best of his ability. Over and above all these, being the chairman of Sri Vishwanatha Foundation, he is dedicated to the cause of spreading the knowledge and spirit of Swaraj inherent in the literature of his illustrious grandfather, Padma Bhushan, Jnanapita Awardee, Kalaprapurna, Kavisamrat, Sri Vishwanatha Satyanarayana. We are extremely fortunate to have you here, sir, in our midst for this program. Today, August 15, is the red letter day in the history of India. On this day, everybody is proud to say that I am an Indian. If we go into the flashback, we were under the rule of Britishers for more than 2 centuries. The Britishers tortured us in every way possible all those years. Our ancestors bore all that torture. But some kind and courageous leaders like Gandhiji, Nehruji, Patelji, etc. rose to the occasion and led the Indians to fight against English. For several years, they struggled for freedom from Britishers. In that struggle, so many leaders sacrificed their wealth, so many sacrificed their jobs, some everything they had, and some others even their lives. Finally, on 15th August 1947, India was declared free from the British rule. From that day, every year, we celebrate this day as Independence Day. In the later part of the program, we will come to know about the freedom fighters and their sacrifices. Let us start the program with a prayer song, Vande Mataram, sung by the students of high school. Let us listen to them.
Sasya
you, children, for your wonderful song. On this day, we show so much respect and love towards our national flag. We love to see it fly in the sky. Now, let us honor our national flag by hoisting it. May I invite our chief guest, Honorable Sri Viswanatha Satyanarayana Garu, to unfold the national flag, assisted by our PET, Mr. D. Anand, and upon his order, let us salute it and sing the national anthem proudly while the flag is flying in the sky. Thank you very much, sir and master. It is a proud moment for us. Thank you, children, for singing the national anthem beautifully. May I invite our chief guest of the day, Sri Viswanatha Satyanarayana Garu, to deliver his speech on the importance of the day.
Good morning. Very happy Independence Day to one and all here. Today is a special day to all of us. We are to the 75th Independence Day of our nation. I am very happy to be here today as a chief guest for the flag hoisting event at Nirmala High School, the school wherein my children are studying, and my special thanks to Sister Teresa, principal of the institution, for inviting me as a guest. Firstly, I would like to mention that you all are aware that we as Indians celebrate two national days, the Independence Day on the 15th day of August 1947, the Republic Day on the 26th day of January since 1950. I would like to draw your kind attention on the question of what India was between 15th day of August 1947 and 26th day of January 1950. If it were not a republic, which you would learn in your study of political science, that a republic, quote unquote, is that form of government where the head of the state is an elected president. This question is significant for many a reason, more importantly to understand our historical situatedness. Between August 15th, 1947 to January 26th, 1950, India was an independent dominion under the British Crown, having its own government and a constitution-making body, the Constituent Assembly of India. The status of being a dominion under the British Crown was not the desired and resolved goal of our Indian national movement, led by leaders like Mahatma Gandhi, who made the Purna Swaraj Declaration on the 26th day of January 1930, that they would not want an intermediate state of being a dominion before having complete independence with full sovereignty vested in Indians. The sovereign head of Indian state during 15th August 1957 to 26th January 1950 was King George VI. The quest for Purna Swaraj is something that ought to be still on our minds, and there is a lot to be done before we attain the same. So, the day whenever we regain all our identities vis-a-vis cultural, religious, literature to its fullest, which was supposed to be in its complete prior to this colonial rule, that is the stage of Purna Swaraj and the day of real independence. I visualize and imagine the tricolor of our flag. The top color saffron represents as the illumination of God's sun on the earth and also our Himalayan sages. The white signifies the peace, unity and harmony. And the bottom color, green, symbolizes country of agriculture. The Ashoka Chakra in the middle having 24 spokes represent movement and time of 24 hours. So, I wish and bless all you students and all the parents and teachers to make you the prospective drivers who are the prospective drivers of the nation to move like a diamond-studded Ashoka Chakra from this Diamond Jubilee onwards with a strong motto to regain our inherent cultural roots to its fullest extent, besides at par with global competitors in other aspects. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sir, for your valuable message.
Here are few classical dancers of our school to express their patriotism through their dance movements. Let's watch them.
భరతమాత కన్న బిడ్డలం మేం భరత జాతికే వారసులం భరతమాత కన్న బిడ్డలం మేం భరత జాతికే వారసులం ఘనపు చరిత కలిగిన దేశం జ్ఞానపురమియే మా దేశం ఘనపు చరిత కలిగిన దేశం జ్ఞానపురమియే మా దేశం సకల జాతి మత సంగమం సౌభ్రాతృత్వ సమజీవనం సకల జాతి మత సంగమం సౌభ్రాతృత్వ సమజీవనం సంస్కృతి సంప్రదాయాల పుట్టినిల్లు భారతదేశం శిరమున మకుటము తరహిమగిరినలని మా భారత మాతకు అధమున పదజల హైందవ సాగరమే ప్రాప్రబీజం అలలతో కలలను పొందెను మా భారత మాత బంగాళని వీరనాట్యపు హోరులతో గంగ యమున కావేరి కృష్ణాది నదులే రగలు భారత మాత పసిరి పట్టలే పచ్చని చీరలు సుఖజనన కవులు కలగల కాదులు సూర్యోదయమే నుదుటి సింధురము కలిగిన నిండు ముక్కై సూతను భరతమాత కన్న బిడ్డలం మే భరత జాతికి వారసులం ఘనపు చరిత కలిగిన దేశం జ్ఞానపురమియే మా దేశం భరతుడేలగా భారత నామము పొందిన మనసు వర్ణావని అశోకుడేలగా ధర్మధరణియాయే బ్రహ్మార్థానికి భారతి నామము కలిగిన భాగ్యాల భారతి సకల శాస్త్ర సంపన్న వేదనిధియే పురాణాల పుట్టిల్లు భరతము సరాకాల సంపన్న కవితము కళాకార కమనీయ రూపము శిలాకార కైవల్య కామము అగణిత సుగుణము ఘనత కలిగిన ఖండ ఖండమి భరత ఖండము భరతమాత కన్న బిడ్డలం మేం భరత జాతికే వారసులం ఘనపు చరిత కలిగిన దేశం జ్ఞానపురమియే మా దేశం సకల జాతి మత సంగమం సౌభ్రాతృత్వ సమజీవనం సంస్కృతి సంప్రదాయాల పుట్టినిల్లు భారతదేశం పుట్టినిల్లు భారతదేశం పుట్టినిల్లు భారతదేశం.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, 117, 118 for your graceful movements and patriotism.
May I invite our beloved principal, Reverend Sister Teresa Augustine, to speak on the occasion.
Respected sisters, Honorable Chief Guest, Sri Vishwanathan Satyanarayana, a practicing advocate in the High Court AP, adorable teaching, non-teaching, clerical and supportive staff, esteemed parents and my dear children, I wish you all a pleasant morning. At the onset of this day, I do wish you all a very happy Independence Day. Independence Day is significant as we commemorate the personal bravery and spirit of the freedom fighters who fought for the freedom of the nation from British rule. This day is recognized as that of national pride and honor as we celebrate the 75th Independence Day. This day reminds us of the self-sacrifice of freedom fighters who gave their life for the motherland. The tricolor flag that flies high reminds us of the strength and courage of the nation in saffron color, peace and truth in white color, growth, fertility and auspiciousness of the nation in green color, and the Ashoka Chakra, also known as Samaya Chakra, in which 24 spokes represent 24 hours of the day, movement of the time. Today, we need to pause and ask ourselves, are we free? The answer will be shocking, for we are not free from our own limitations and shortcomings. We have become slaves to our own thoughts, words and actions, prejudices, selfishness, pride, arrogance, pessimism, difference on account of caste, creed, color, region and religion. Let us strive to make our presence here a blessing. Strive to be free and become accommodating, sincere, humble, loving, trustworthy, optimistic, and live in harmony and unity. As we celebrate the 75th Independence Day, let us make an effort to be persons free from evil or wrong notions. Let us watch over our thoughts, words, and actions. We as mentors need to educate and guide the young generation to love and respect their parents, elders, teachers, siblings, and respect themselves. Dear students, celebrating the 75th Independence Day virtually should keep us reminded we are part of the digital world, always moving forward. We need to be more attuned to have a pure conscience. Let us form our conscience that we be a real gem of the society. Let truth, love and service motivate you always. Every day, let us move forward and work for the betterment of our country and live as a true Indian. Jai Hind.
Thank you very much, sister, for enlightening us about the qualities needed to improve our inner beauty.
Now it's time to commemorate the freedom fighters and their sacrifices. So, I call upon M. Tarshit from 10A to refresh our memory about freedom struggle.
Good morning to one and all. Respected Principal, Sister Teresa Augustine, Correspondent, Sister Lena, our Honorable Chief Guest, Mr. Vishwanathan, teachers, and all my dear friends. This is Tarshit of Class 10A is here to share my feelings on Independence Day. 15th August 1947 is the day embossed in the golden history of our country. On this day, India got freedom from British after a long rule of 200 years. It was a hard and long non-violent struggle in which many of our freedom fighters and great men sacrificed their life for our beloved motherland. Independence Day is like the birthday of our country. We celebrate 15th August every year as our Independence Day. It is celebrated with a national holiday throughout our country. It is called the Red Letter Day in the history of our country. Independence Day is celebrated with great joy across our country. People hold meetings, fly the tricolor flag, and sing the national anthem. In the national capital, Delhi, this day is celebrated with a great pomp and show. All the leaders and common people gather up in a large numbers into the parade ground in front of the Red Fort. There is a hustle bustle everywhere. They line up the roads leading to the Red Fort and eagerly wait for the Prime Minister. The Prime Minister comes and hoists the national flag and he makes a speech. Foreign dignitaries were also invited for this occasion. Tributes are paid to the soldiers who sacrificed their life during this struggle. The parade by the Indian Army and paramilitary forces is followed by the speech. All state capitals hold the similar events with chief minister of their respective states unfurling the national flag. To celebrate this occasion, sports and cultural competitions were conducted and prizes are awarded to the winners. Even television channels and radio stations are charged up with patriotism. Newspapers too print special editions on inspiring stories of freedom fighters. I wish a happy Independence Day to all the citizens of our country. Thank you.
Let us invite some of the great leaders of India, because of whom we are free. As they come, try to identify them, listen to them attentively. Let's invite Little Gandhiji, played by M.V. Krishna Prasad. Our Little Nehruji, played by Kiran. And Bhagat Singh, played by Gautam Joel White.
I regard myself as a soldier, so as a soldier I must be truthful, punctual and disciplined. I must ask you to believe me that I can never make a statement of which description that they say India is necessary to become violence, to reserve violence. There is an infinitable, mysterious power that prevails everything. I feel it though I do not see it. I regard myself as incapable of losing moment of making of our character. It is complete independence that we want.
I take up the responsibilities as Prime Minister and fulfill my duties with responsibility. At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom. At the dawn of history, India started on her unending quest and countless centuries are filled with her, striving and the grandeur of her success and failures. Jai Hind.
इनकिलाब जिंदाबाद, इनकिलाब जिंदाबाद, इनकिलाब जिंदाबाद, साम्राज्यवाद मुर्दाबाद, भारत माता की जय.
Let us listen now and enjoy a beautiful song about our national flag. I request both the students of high school and primary to come and sing. Let's lend our ears to the song.
स्वतंत्र भारत सुवर्ण ध्वजमगु त्रिवर्ण ध्वजमगय गिरिंदी. स्वतंत्र भारत सुवर्ण ध्वजमगु त्रिवर्ण ध्वजमगय गिरिंदी. जय जय अनुचुनु जननि रक्षणకు శపథం చేస్తామ భయమిదే. జై జై అనుచును జనని రక్షణకు శపథం చేస్తామ భయమిదే. స్వతంత్ర భారత సువర్ణ ధ్వజమగు త్రివర్ణ ధ్వజమగయ గిరింది. స్వతంత్ర భారత సువర్ణ ధ్వజమగు త్రివర్ణ ధ్వజమగయ గిరింది. ఎందరో త్యాగులు దేశభక్తితో కోరిన దానికి ఫలితముగా. ఎందరో త్యాగులు దేశభక్తితో కోరిన దానికి ఫలితముగా. బానిసత్వపు దాస్యం వీడి స్వేచ్ఛను పొందిన సుదినమిదే. బానిసత్వపు దాస్యం వీడి స్వేచ్ఛను పొందిన సుదినమిదే. స్వతంత్ర భారత సువర్ణ ధ్వజమగు త్రివర్ణ ధ్వజమగయ గిరింది. స్వతంత్ర
you children for your wonderful song. Now let's listen to some more details about our freedom fighters and movements. I call upon Kangal Devi of class 5 to speak on the occasion.
A very good morning, one and all, respected sisters, my beloved teachers, and all my dear friends. I welcome you all from the bottom of my heart on this auspicious day of national remembrance when we celebrate our country's 75th Independence Day, which is also one of the rare occasions when the whole nation dwells with the spirit of nationalism and patriotism. Bal Gangadhar Tilak said, "Swaraj is my birthright. I shall have it." As said, India got freedom on August 15, 1947. Indian people had a lot of struggle to achieve this freedom. Indian freedom struggle is a great story. People should recite it to every individual to make every Indian proud of the struggle that people did for the independence of India. The British made India the jewel in the crown of their empire with the advent of British East India Company in 1600 AD for the purpose of trade and commerce. British East India Company became wealthy and began to rule a huge part of India. The Indians experienced slavery, famines, discrimination, racism, and even hunger deaths. The Indians did not like the British rulers. They are freedom lovers. In 1857, they rebelled against the British, and it is popularly known as Sepa Mutiny or 1857 Revolt. Jhansi Lakshmi Bai, Tantia Tope, Anna Sahib, Bahadur Shah Zafar were the main leaders. We cannot forget the sacrifices of Mangal Pandey, Bhagat Singh, and Chandrasekhar Azad, who lost their lives in early ages fighting for their country. The actual struggle for freedom began with the formation of Indian National Congress in 1885 when a national struggle became a national movement. We cannot ignore the struggles of great freedom fighters like Mahatma Gandhi, Jawaharlal Nehru, Sardar Vallabhbhai Patel, Bal Gangadhar Tilak, Maulana Azad, and Subhash Chandra Bose. Mahatma Gandhi is a great Indian personality who taught Indians a big lesson of non-violence. He was the only and the one leader who led India get freedom with the help of non-violence. Finally, the result of long years of struggle came in front on 15th August 1947 when India got freedom. In the end, all that can be said is that freedom is priceless. So, we should not fail to value this freedom and preserve it wholeheartedly. I conclude saying that it gives me a sense of immense joy which is inexpressible in words when I see our national flag soaring in the wind high up. Jai Hind, Mera Bharat Maha.
Thank you, dear, for your beautiful narration about freedom fighters. Some cute dancers of our school are ready to entertain us with their beautiful song and dance. Let's watch them.
हो मारे या कोई मारे ना, यहाँ अपनी भी थोड़ी अदा थोड़ा अंदाज है। ऐसे है चाहे वैसे है, अरे जो भी है जैसे है खुद पे हम नाज है। जाने ना हमको ये था
Thank you, children, for your beautiful dance. Now, let us watch a video on the importance of Independence Day, followed by the explanation by Sister Maggie about the theme of our school this year, towards formation of conscience to become an agent of change.
Towards formation of conscience to become an agent of change. Dear sisters, teachers, students and parents, this short video which is screened here enlightens us as well as inspires all the citizens of India. It enlightens us with past history and history of our mother India, where our ancestors, strong politicians and freedom fighters who fought bravely and shed their blood fearlessly for our country to get independence. We remember them and honor them today on this auspicious historical Independence Day. The fire of spirit, solid motivation and profound attitudes of our forefathers, past leaders and freedom fighters paved the way towards change. Today we see in one side our mother country is definitely dreaming ever and journeying towards prosperous change and becoming a powerful nation in the world. But in sector of science and digital technology, in the field of defense and economics, in the area of arts, agriculture, sports, education, employment and etc. Certainly we are proud to be Indians. Of course, it is also fact that the dark side of India also exists in the reality. For example, daily we hear, see and read in the newspapers scary and shocking things: murders, crimes, corruptions, injustice, fight between caste, creed, region and religion, etc. There is an urgent need of transformation, alteration and change in the current reality, especially in the present norms of corona pandemic era. We need certainly a change, not only externally but also external changes. Everyone should become more human in friendly dealings and in healthy relationships. Every citizen of India should walk towards to become a conscious person to afflict the dignity and respect of the other person. Our country's strong immune system should be human values like sincerity, integrity, honesty, equality, trust, hope, courage, charity, love, respect, dignity, sharing and caring the other. For this formation of India, all our forefathers and freedom fighters, surely a great inspiration, replicas and models whose struggles, energies and efforts made possible in bringing a glorious change and tremendous transformation in our mother country. Today it is our right and duty to become an agent and true barrier in dreaming for transformation, alteration and change to shape our mother India still more better and brighter in authentic human values in all the spheres of human life. Dear friends, as we celebrate today the 75th year of Independence Day, let us make impossible possible by living an upright life.
Wonderful video, isn't it, children? Finally, I request Pranav Sake, the Boy SPL 2021 and 22, to propose vote of thanks.
A cheerful morning to one and all. Respected Principal, Reverend Sister Teresa Augustine, our Superior, Reverend Sister Leena, our Chief Guest of the Day, Honorable Advocate of the High Court, Sri Vishwanatha Satyanarayana Garu, teachers and all my dear friends. On the occasion of Independence Day, I, Pranav of Class 10B, is here to tell vote of thanks. Firstly, I would like to thank God Almighty for providing favorable conditions in conducting the Independence Day program from our homes in such unfavorable conditions outside like the novel coronavirus. I would like to thank our Chief Guest of the Day, Honorable Advocate of the High Court, Sri Vishwanatha Satyanarayana Garu, for sparing his valuable time with us, taking part in this program and encouraging us in such a hectic schedule of his. I would like to thank our headmistress, Reverend Sister Teresa Augustine, for giving a wonderful opportunity for the students to participate in such a patriotic program. I would like to thank the teachers in charge of this program who carefully monitored the program and made it successful. Today we have seen students performing different activities like dances, speeches, mono action, etc. So I would like to thank all the participants who came forward wholeheartedly to participate in this program and made it a beautiful one. I would also like to thank all the parents for encouraging their kids to participate in different activities. Last but not the least, I would like to thank all the students for watching this program till the end with patience. Thank you.